Over the past several weeks, News 8 has uncovered serious problems with the mechanics who repair the aircraft you fly in. Improper testing, licensing, even threats to terrorism. Now News 8 has discovered a pattern of multinational trade-in aircraft mechanics with potential safety consequences for major airlines. Documents and interviews indicate foreign mechanics are being brought into our country to cut costs. The problem? Many may not have the English skills to repair and read those repair manuals. Byron Harris is here with our continuing investigation. Byron.
Gloria, there are tens of thousands of unemployed aircraft mechanics in the United States. Many have been laid off as airlines farm out their repair work to subcontractors. Now, News 8 has learned one of the biggest repair subcontractors in the United States is importing workers to do aircraft repairs. The problem is not just with their documentation. News 8 has learned many may lack the necessary English skills to do the work. Tonight, News 8 investigates.
San Antonio Aerospace, a sprawling aircraft repair facility at the San Antonio airport. Delta and UPS are two of the airlines who send aircraft to be fixed here, part of an outsourcing trend among airlines to save money. Documents and interviews indicate SAA recruited Mexican aircraft mechanics to work there. Immigration documents describe them as scientific technicians. We showed them to John Gulia, a former member of the National Transportation Safety Board.
And frankly, this document really scares me because it doesn't state these people are trained. It actually uses a term calling them scientific technicians. That's not an aviation term. I don't know where they got that from.
This former SAA employee says many of the workers could not read or speak English.
And a lot of the guys couldn't even read the test papers. And so I started to translate for them a little bit, and then I realized, I'm not going to help you guys.
Mechanics make repairs with a manual. It's written in English.
So now when you bring in a person in who can't read the manual, you raise the risk. When you bring a person in who doesn't understand the verbal instructions from a coworker or from a supervisor, you raise the risk. It doesn't take a lot of tick marks in raising the risk before we have ourselves a serious problem.
Documents show mechanics came from Mexico City. This worker says the company cut costs by hiring them.
They came in at half the pay as American English-speaking mechanics. So they got a bargain. Of course, the downfall is when you can't read, write, and understand English, there's a serious safety problem going on there.
Documents indicate the men are paid by a company called Aircraft Workers Worldwide, AWW, which operates out of this office in Daphne, Alabama. CEO Daniel Harden declined to be interviewed. When we visited his office, an employee told us to leave. The company says it makes $9 million a year. How much the workers make is unknown. In a visa application for a Mexican mechanic, AWW claims to have an office on San Antonio Aerospace property. San Antonio Aerospace says AWW is a contractor. We asked the company about its hiring of foreign nationals. Its written reply, San Antonio Aerospace is an equal opportunity employer, and our hiring policy is in strict compliance with